This is Black Mama doing a review for Sabine. Roster review. Currently ranked 4 and 53. I assume he could easily get 1-1, just probably depends on time. So he's running Darth Revan. Let's see. First off, I always like to look at speeds. Darth Revan's fastest. Plus 154. I like it. It's a good speed. You have CLS second. You're 13. Nice. 151. Some solid speed. 160. Sheesh, dude. It's fast. Running tenacity and speed with pretty much 130. Lots of protection. Crit damage as well, okay. I've seen him hit super high too. Gosh, this character's so busted. So dumb how busted he is. Anyways, it's really well modded. And then you got Jedi Knight Revan at 140. Okay, so I'll go through each individual faction. I always like to start with the list, so Bounty Hunters are first. I take it you're running Bosk lead. Protection. 94. Okay, so while watching Mandalore and listening to his videos, I've noticed that he and me and I totally suggest it as well. But he's convinced me that fast Bosk with high tenacity is good. So you're going to want at least plus 110 truly for your Bosk with 75+% tenacity, or 75 total percent tenacity would be best. I know mods aren't easy to come by, but that's just suggestions. Crit damage I see. Of course, crit damage is great to have. 94 speed added, which is great. I don't see any problem with this mod loadout. Jango, you want speed. Crit damage and potency doesn't hurt, but especially if you ever switch to Jango lead. I mean, obviously this is fantastic modding anyways. But if you wanted to, switching over to speed set for Jango and having his lead, you do not need the leadership. It still works without it. Because the very first line, scoundrels have plus 30 speed. And enemies with negative 40% tenacity is huge. And then he opens up with burning and enemies can't gain bonus turn meter. So goodbye JTR. I mean, a lot of stuff relies on turn meters. So Palpatine, for example. So Jango lead is huge. You want him fast. I see you using CAD and looks like IG88. You already have Aura and Embo at 7 stars. That's huge. I wish I had them 7 stars. I would, if I had them 7 stars, they'd be Gear 12 as well. So if you wanted it all to improve your roster for, Bounty Hunters, I'd recommend Aura and Embo as they're super good Bounty Hunters. But I mean, this is just personally on Bounty Hunters currently. There's so many other projects to work on. And next is Clone Troopers. You already have them ready to go for Lightside TV. I assume you have Shock T as well. I'll just go straight there. Where is she? Did I already pass her? There she is. Okay. Gear 11. Nice. And she's probably fast. Yeah. Okay. High base speed. This character is going to be super important in the near future. I can already tell. The devs already said that she's, kind of got there's a nesting doll there. So nice work on that. I personally don't ever use clones yet, or haven't yet. I know I will soon, within the next few months, when Lightside TV for Geo comes out. But I don't really know how to mod them very well yet. So to be determined on that. Droids. My favorite faction at the current moment, I know Sith are my all-time favorite, but currently I'm a huge fan of the droids and Grievous. So you've got offense, a lot of speed, or sorry, health and a lot of speed. Wow, your Grievous is lightning fast. Well, not lightning, but really fast. Okay, so yes, I know speed arrows are the best, but you're gonna want health on here. Health mod with, yes, speed secondary, health secondaries, anything. I do have a crit damage myself on the arrow, and this is quite an amazing arrow for Grievous, as it has 20 speed and it's a health mod and it's crit damage. Wow. Health, but you're gonna want it to be offense, and same with this right here. Oh, but that's, wow. Well, maybe you can reshuffle this to somebody else, but all 6 of these mods should be health, because the more health he has, the more damage he does. But I mean, you could keep it, you could reshuffle it, depends on what your preference is. B2, you want a little higher tenacity. I've seen a lot of people run 150% tenacity and 100% potency. That's not doable for everybody. I personally have 115 and 110 respectively. But tenacity is huge because every opponent wants to get rid of B2 first. And the faster that they stun lock him or ability block him, the easier you lose. So preventing that would help you on defense and offensive too. So both are huge, and yeah, good job. You don't need speed on him at all. But I'd actually change this to protection, by the way, or critical avoidance. And protection, yes. Potency, correct. And protection. This can be potency or tenacity. Either one works. B1, you want to be super fast with high potency. Yep, you already got it. With offense. Nice. I like it. Yeah, 774. So nothing to say about this. This is good. Yep. Okay. Beautiful. And Magna, protection. Perfect. Yeah, he doesn't require speed at all. This is great. Nothing to say on here. Droidica, offense and potency. Great, you have no speed. That's perfect. I'm trying to get mine personally lower. But closest to 0 is best. And yes, tanky as well, because you want him to survive as long as possible, because the longer he survives, the more true damage he does. Offense, perfect. I was just about to say you want offense arrow. Eventually you're going to want this to be offense. Offense. That's what you want for him. And then, yeah, do not change this mod, please. That's a great mod. But yeah, because if you have that cross at offense, this would be plus 1,500 and something, which would be more true damage based off stacks. Empire. Perfect. Fast. You want him to have one of your top 10 sets in your roster, because Thrawn is if not one of the most versatile plug-and-play characters. Faster he goes, sooner he can inflict fracture, and fracture is insane on multiple occasions. Completely taking out a character is huge, so just give him one of your top speed sets. He's got my 6th or 7th best set at plus 138 for comparison. So you want him to be plus 130 or higher for sure. Pop looks good. Yep, protection. You want him to be, he's squishy, but take this with a grain of salt. You want him to be tanky, because the longer he survives, the better. So protection here is perfect. Protection, great. Yeah, this is good. With some, there you go. Yeah, with some potency. Well modded, Plus you have the second Zeta, which will increase his protection as well. Zeta you want pretty fast. Yeah, 106 is good. And you also have crit damage and potency, so this is well modded. I like it. Troopers, I'm assuming I'll go to that tab later, so we'll skip troopers for now. Tarkin, Tarkin's Tarkin. I don't know how often you use him. I would assume you'd never use him since he basically doesn't have mods. I'm assuming these mods are basically for his ship, just so he has power and speed for his ship. Troopers, I said, we'll go to later. That's about it, relatively, for your Empire. And I take it you don't use him, and he just has basic mods for his ship as well. And then he's just a tank. I like that mod, though. Anyways, Ewoks. To be honest, I don't know much about Ewoks. I've never spent time on them. So I can't offer too much advice on that because I wouldn't be very wise in this area of expertise. First Order. This is good. Yep, you have him tanky. You could add a little bit more health. So the two mods here and here, you could have a health set. Because he gets 8% health every time he's attacked, based off his unique. And speed is great, protection's great. Yeah, you don't need potency at all, because his Hulk can't be resisted. Just curious why this isn't... yeah, deal double. Yeah, you don't really need that. Crew... Crit damage, 86, with some potency, good physical damage. Not too tanky because he's tanky in general, so yeah, you don't really need it. I like that mod set. Health crit damage is what you want on him. So you have plus 1300. I would kind of look to get him a little bit more health. You have a crit chance here and a potency here. That's a good mod though. If possible, get two health mods because he relies on health. He does more damage based off his health. Up to you. It's a good mod loadout, but that'd be ideal. I also use him. He's kind of just my filler tune because I don't feel like farming First Order Stormtrooper, because that's a long farm, and there's way too many projects in this game. But nice 66% crit damage, decent speed. He's okay fast as a character himself. And as well, the First Order get plus 30 or 35 speed from crew anyways. Also, you want at least plus 110. You want him to be your fastest First Order character because this is huge. Getting turn meter to an ally. I've seen officer used with Treya teams to fuel Nihilus against Jedi Knight Revan or any other team. But you want him fast, by the way. You're fastest on the team. Again, all mod, suggestions are all ideal. Not everybody has perfect mods, even I don't. This is just suggestions for best possible lineup. And what I click. Great. My apologies. I don't know what I clicked. Okay, so we were at First Order. Okay. Padme. I'll do Yoda with the Jedi. Padme, you want health. So you have offense. Interesting choice. Curious why you have offense. She relies on health. So you want all 6 health. All 6 pieces here. You also want health here. Health here. Health and health. Because her protection up relies on health. It's kind of just in the database that protection up is on health. I don't know why CG created that. It's just so be it. But that's a good speed, maybe decent, a little bit faster. Plus 50 is what I'm seeing a lot of people run her at, because you do want her to be the slowest on the team so she can reverse the debuffs, but you also don't want her to be too slow. But yeah, plus 34 is not terrible. But definitely you want health for her. I've seen her at gear 13 with like 90k to 100 health. 100,000 that is. I see you got gear 13, wise choice for the first one on the Padme team. Longer he survives, easier it is to beat Darth Revan. Potency is huge on him, good job. Crit damage, nice. You have offense with a crit damage, that's even better, and health set. So this is, I got nothing to say. This is perfectly modded, especially when you get this to 6 dot, he'll have even more. Nothing to say on that. Health, that's great. You can do one of two things. You can have health or offense with her. Speed is not huge because she gets plus 50 from her unique, so she's technically at 210 right now instead of 160. So you also have crit damage, which is fantastic on her. She's a beast. She attacks a lot out of turn. I mean, you could look to increase a little bit more offense. Like, this is perfect, plus 118. I mean, again, speed's not huge on her, not necessary, but well, speed doesn't hurt. But I mean, 118 is great to have, especially this mod's great. But yeah, it's good. I like it. Speed's not essential on her. 3PO. Again, this is one of the 2 legendaries I do not have. I have not focused on Ewoks or JTR. Those are the 2 that I eventually will get back to, but have not had any time whatsoever to work on them. But I've heard you want him to have speed and potency, which it looks like you do have. So, from what I've heard, you have him well modded. GK, you want tanky. Very tanky. And yes, I've heard speed, which I have mine almost identical. I have mine like 90k and plus 90 something as well. So, nothing here. Your other 2 could be health, exactly what you have, or defense. Either one works. So, nothing to change here. Well done. You have Xeris, nice job. Probably works well with your Padme team or Jedi team. Not modded for speed. I don't know what you'd use her for at the current moment. She's a nice plug and play character for a lot of teams. So well done for her. I don't even know if I'll eventually do her, but I really want to. She's super annoying. Geos. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm currently working on Geos. Mine are all starting to be gear 10, but yours are phenomenal. These are probably a pain in the ass to fight and a great GA team. I don't know why this is plus 31 speed. I want to upgrade that to 15, by the way. Get a little bit more health in there. All 50s. You might want to increase her speed a little bit. You want him to be damage. Yes, okay. So I do know the general gist of what to use on mods for these guys. But I'm not a Geo expert. But yes, I do know you want offense for him, which is what you have. And then same with Soldier. Yeah. You have a lot of crit chance. And yes, the more he crits, the more turn meter he gets. So that's good. Maybe a little faster. I mean, he doesn't totally rely on speed since he gains so much turn meter. But I mean, if he's dazed, I mean, if the whole team's dazed, the whole hive and everything is totally screwed. I think that's fine. Speed doesn't help, or speed doesn't hurt. I mean, pretty much in every character, almost every character. It's up to you if what you want to do. Imperial Troopers. Colonel Stark, you want fast. How fast is he? 91. Okay. I could take out a good team. I've heard troopers are better for bounty hunters now rather than Night Sisters, especially with this Gear 13 Night Sister crap that everyone's starting to realize how good it is. But these guys look really well modded. You could probably get some more offense and speed on him because faster he goes, more he can dispel, more he can terminate. Gosh, Range is one of my favorite characters in this game. He's so cool. Honestly, so cool looking. Good job. And we looked at Shore. He's well modded too. Good Imperial troopers. Do you have Jawas? Nice. I mean, if you want to get them up to Gear 11 or 12 to take out Geos, be my guest. Up to you. Jedi. Revan you want fast, which I think you do. Yeah, plus 140. That works perfectly well with crit damage because he crits quite a bit. So, good job. Special offense is decent. Crit damage, health, and protection. This is a good mod. A good modded character. Nothing to say here. Yoda, there's two ways to mod Yoda. You can mod him for lots of speed, to swap him in for or with a Darth Revan team, or a Galactic Republic team, or you can mod him for pure offense for your Jedi Revan team. Looks like you went 90 speed, crit damage, and probably offense. Yes. So you have him modded for a Jedi Knight Revan team. This is fantastic modding because you don't really need too much speed on him as he gains a lot of turn meter from his basic. But like Darth Revan, you want him to go fast for tenacity up, and Galactic Republic, Padme, you can't gain bonus turn meter, so that's why he would also be a little bit faster on that team. But looks like you have a modded for here. Pastula. Yep. Good modding. Nothing to say here. Tenacity. She's so annoying. I'm sorry. She's annoying. Especially because they gave her this random thing once Darth Revan came in, which gives them both, accuracy, potency, and tenacity, which is really annoying. Anyways. Jolie. The most annoying and hated character in the game. Pretty much broke Arena for 6 months. You want him modded for health and speed, which is exactly what you have. Nothing to say here. Especially since your tenacity is also high. Yeah, this is perfectly modded Jolie. So, nothing to say. Ezra, I don't know if many people use him. Looks like you do on occasion, since he's modded pretty well. But, I use him on my Rebel team, since I'm lacking some Rebels, but he's a great plug-and-play character. Hoda, let's hope he's plus 120 minimum. Perfect. Awesome. None of the other stats really matter because he doesn't do damage or anything else. Speed is literally the only thing you need. Plus 120 base is what I like to suggest. So great job. Any more key characters in here that I didn't go over? You have Juhani 12, which is, she's a decent plug and play tank that you could throw on some random like Rex team or I don't know. Jolie's, I have her Gear 12 as well, just because I'm going to use her to get Malik when he comes. Maybe not, who knows. Old Republic team as well. I have mine Gear 12. I would take it you have yours Gear 12. I'll come back to Night Sisters, but yeah. So, yeah, that's why you have Juhani at 12 for this team, which is exactly what I was expecting you to have. You got the double Zeta on Mission and Zal. Well done. She's probably modded for offense, and potency is perfect with crit damage, yes. Nice. High offense, well modded. You want him very, very, very tanky and tenacity. You want him tenacious. So you have him protection, great. Okay. Tenacity is 0. You need to get that up. That's huge. Him being tenacious is absolutely massive for his survivability. Plus 50% if you can. That gets him almost to 100% tenacity, and then also super tanky. Plus 81 speed is perfect. You don't need him faster. No need to get him slower either. Around that, but just give him more tenacity and defense because he stacks defense. Karth speedish, yeah, 85 is about right. Tanky, it's good. Nothing to say about that. Where's your... Oh, there he is. Canderous. I've seen potency, I've seen offense. You went full potency since you really want him to put dots on the field, which you can use him for utility or you can use him for damage. Utility, like you have him, is great. Some people like to give him an insane amount of offense, especially because Gear 13 makes him a monster. Okay, so we'll go back to Night Sisters here. Talzin, offense with crit damage and potency. I like it. Sometimes people like to run her fast, but yours is fine where it's at. Nothing to really critique here. Asajj, crit damage with health. I like it. And crit damage. You want to be semi-fast? Yeah, plus 90 is great. You have her with crit damage, which is good. A little bit more physical offense would be good, but nothing really to say here. Zombie, you want very fast, probably 105 minimum. 44. Okay, so here's where you could improve. Faster zombie goes, the more annoying she becomes, and the more deadly the Night Sisters are. Fast zombie is what you want to get at. Gear 13 makes it super annoying. I just faced one in Grand Arena. Barely won with like 30 seconds left with Atreya. You want her fast. Daka, just health. You want all 6 of these mods on the right to be health and around 90 added speed. So that could be an improvement there. Protection's never a bad thing, but she's mainly a health character. Health and tenacity and potency, which you have the tenacity bonus or added, and potency and tenacity. Okay, but bring her speed up a little bit and give her more health. All 6 health mods with health on all 3 of these. You can do potency if you have a good health set or speed. Okay, Spirit. You want her to be very fast. Like I'm talking plus 115. You want her to go relatively first because especially if troopers are going against your Night Sisters or who knows what, she opens up with this move and it dispels a pre-taunt which inflicts stun. And most people do Asajj lead now with Night Sisters, but if you're doing Talzin, that starts with Plague already. And then your whole team can attack whoever they want. Because a lot of people run pre-taunts versus Night Sisters, and this gets rid of the pre-taunt first move. But yeah, you do want offense, so you're going to want offense here, and offense here. Whoops, not there. You can't do that. Anyways, you want her fast, like plus 110, plus 115, with a lot of secondary offense, which is, I see you have, but you also want speed. Speed. Because Night Sister Spirit is really annoying to face. I don't know if you want your Phoenix reviewed. They're mainly used for ships now. Rebels are insane. You have a lot of Gear 12 Rebels. I like it. Your CLS is really well modded. Plus 151 is crazy with crit damage. I have nothing to say there. That's fantastic. Well done. Chewie double zated with crit damage plus 112. This has got to be a nasty team to face in GA. I see you have him on it for offense, which is perfect for number crunch, giving all your rebels offense. You can pretty much mod R2 however you want him to grant buffs to your team. So you want him to give your team offense, so that's what you did. Han Solo, I would assume, is probably really well modded as well. Yep, you must love your rebels because they're fantastic. I personally never see Jin at my level, so I don't really know what to say about her. But looks like she's modded at plus 93, so that's fantastic. I love seeing a Sokotana Fulcrum with Zeta because I have it as well. So cheers to you. We can share the Zeta together. And you also have Chase and Biston. I'm assuming this was all for AAT back in the day and stuff like that. JTR, like I said, is one of the teams that I do not have but really need to work towards. But I do kind of have seen the general gist of how you want to mod her. Yes, crit damage and potency is exactly what you want, with pretty high speed and critical damage. This is fantastic. We already went over R2 BB-8. You want fast, like very fast. 117 is fantastic. Nothing to say there. Yeah. And then Scavenger, you want crit damage, exactly, which is what you have. Nice. Nothing to say. Looks like your resistance is very, very well modded, and you probably do really well in Tier 1 of the Sith raid as well. And I'm really glad you have her because she's amazing versus Geos because of the days. Rogue One, like I said, I don't really know them very well, so I can't really say anything. Newt, I love it. I love it. Very fast. Fantastic. I'm assuming... I'll have to ask you if you use this on offense or defense. Curious how this might trip people up when they're facing it if you use it on defense. Nest, you can mod her several different ways. First off, before I say anything, you have level 12. So you can get more tenacity by upgrading that. Anyways, you can mod her for very slow, high tenacity, or very fast. You have her for slow and high tenacity. This is exactly how I run her. And offense or protection, either one. I also have an offense mod here too. So depending on how or what comps you use her with, this is fantastic for defense in GA and territory war, because this will be super annoying to take down. L3, perfect. I see all defense. That's exactly what I want to see. Nothing to say there. High protection, okay speed. She doesn't entirely need speed, and all defense mods. Fantastic. Pretty sure we went over all of these. Yes, we did. How's your Dooku though? Fast with potency? Yep. Good job. Okay, these are my boys. These are my boys. I can talk about Sith all day long. The only one I wish I had was Malik, but I know how a lot of people mod him. Your Darth Revan, Malik, Basla, all those others are really well modded. I talked over. So you can mod her either anti-Jedi Knight Revan for a counter to use in GA or TW, or you can run her offensively or speed. Looks like you have speed and loss of protection. Let's see, do you have offense? Okay, so you can run one of these offensive primaries on these two, so she hits really hard. Because this ability will one-shot a lot of people, especially if they have a buff and you have full health. So try to get one of these to offense and then 6E it if it has good speed, and she will hit like a truck. It's really fun to watch. Scion, you actually kind of want him fast. Yes, perfect. Perfect. You want him very fast. 117 is phenomenal. Nihilus, you don't want too fast, and you want him to be very tanky. You have him very fast. Okay, so the reason why you don't want him too fast is because the turn meter, he gains turn meter from this ability. So when Darth, Scion, and Traya are inflicted with a debuff, he gains 10% turn meter. So if he's too fast, his first turn can't or won't be a force drain. You want him on the opening turn to go after Scion, like right after. If you run Thrawn with him, you want, a lot do, some don't. Some use him with Palpatine, but you want to have, let's say, Thrawn go, Traya go. Not always Traya, but sometimes Traya go, and especially 100% you want Scion to go before Nihilus, so then Nihilus has a 5-man force drain. That's exactly what you want. So you can take a little bit of speed off of Nihilus, give it to some other people, because of what I was saying earlier. And that pretty much concludes it. Oh, you do have Vandor Chewie. I like it. A little cheese comp with Kira. But if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be glad to answer. Thanks.